Imagine living in a world where information is scarce, where news takes weeks to travel and public discourse is limited to small circles of scholars. Imagine a world where ideas, opinions, and voices can be silenced just as fast as they can be spoken. This was the world before mass media took center stage. Today, within seconds, we can access breaking news from across the globe. We can voice our opinions and have them translated into countless languages, and even witness world events unfold in real time. Mass media is not just a tool for communication. It is today's foundation upon which societies build their narratives. Whether that be through newspapers or television, radio, or social media, I am a firm believer in that one does not know where they are going until they know where they have been, which is exactly why understanding the history of mass media is vital in realizing its role in shaping the world around us. Mass media, from the printing press to digital media, has profoundly shaped society throughout its history by influencing politics, social norms, and individual perceptions of reality. Let me take you on a journey. Travel back with me to the very beginning, before the world's population was consumed by the media that we know today. In the 15th century, Johannes Gutenberg gave birth to mass media with his invention of the printing press. And with the invention of the printing press, also gave way for newspapers and pamphlets, things that would become key tools for political discourse and revolution. By the 19th and 20th centuries, we saw the emergence of the telegraph and radio broadcasting and television, which allowed not only for mass communication, but to reach all new audiences that we've never been able to before. It also gave rise to governments and private corporations shaping these industries through regulation and commercialization to influence the masses. We see an example of this with Hitler and his pre-World War II Nazi propaganda. Hitler made sure that every household had access to cheap radios to hear his speeches and propaganda, and furthermore, his Nazi regime controlled the press, shutting down any opposing news and spread false narratives against Jewish people, political opponents, and other marginalized groups. As time went on, mass media gave rise to a new form of mass communication in the form of digital media. The internet, social media, and 24-hour news cycles has reshaped mass media in the modern age. Information is now decentralized, which means anyone with internet access can be both a consumer and a creator, especially with sites such as Wikipedia, in which we can put whatever information we want on and out to the masses, despite its validity and its educational sources. Misinformation and fake news have become major concerns, and cyberbullying and digital addiction plague younger audiences. While digital media allows greater access to knowledge, it also increases the risk of manipulation and mental health concerns, especially in young developing minds. There are positive access to information that we've never had, and time spans to access that information that have never been reached before. Education, you can actually get a full degree completely online without having even set foot in an educational institution. Cultural exchange. It is the first time in the world that we are able to share cultures from across the world in a matter of seconds. But with the positive comes the negative. The misinformation, the polarization, the consumerism that it gives way for. Children and even adults are influenced to keep up with the Kardashians. They urge people to buy into consumer culture just to fit in, having iPhones and MacBooks, Pokemon cards to designer bags and clothes. Your celebrities that are getting paid thousands of dollars to have posts on the internet influence your consumer mindset. Media is teaching our children what to wear, who to be, political opinions to have, and has a giant hand in shaping the ideas of the perfect, acceptable body that they must obtain in order to be deemed beautiful by today's society. Media is shaping identity and self-image. Advertisements reinforce unrealistic body standards. Children and teens are especially vulnerable. Increased exposure leads to materialism and dissatisfaction. Young ones are being told that if they don't look like their favorite celebrity, then they are not beautiful. All the while, their favorite celebrity doesn't even look like that. Mass media will continue to evolve, and we must be informed consumers. I invite you to bear witness to a beautiful quote by Yadav in 2015, saying television is a highly influential medium of popular culture and plays an important role in social construction of reality. As we continue to navigate an era that is completely dominated by mass media, it is imperative, now more than ever, to be media literate. I implore you to question the information that we consume, recognize biases, and make informed decisions. The media will continue to evolve, but our responsibility as critical thinkers to analyze and discover the truth behind the lies will always remain the same. Thank you.